What do you think, or how do you feel when you go to a country and you see that the people are camping 2 days before the show of Metallica? That happened here in Lima, will happen in Buenos Aires, in Chile, especially in South America. How do you feel about it after 30 years of playing music?
Well, I feel honored. I feel privileged. I feel a little overwhelmed. It's you know, it's at the end of the day we're all humans, and you know, at the end of the day I believe we're all equals. So sometimes, honestly, we try to not think too much about that side of it because of the lengths that the fans go through to get to our shows. What we try to do is get through most of our days and just be as normal as we can, which of course you can argue is a strange thing when we stay in nice hotels and everything is first class. But I think that the Metallica experience ends up always being the best when it's between equals. But obviously it's a very positive and a very almost a humiliating thing. You know, we drove today. We come to Lima. It's the first time we're here, and we drive out. We have the police escort. All these fans are driving with us, and they're waving to us, and they're honking, and they're so excited to see us. And I wave to them, and then I wave again, and then I don't know what else to do. I sit in the car.
You have to give them a kiss.
Yeah, I wave again, and I feel kind of silly sitting in my police escort waving to the cars as they're driving by. But you know, that's all the other stuff. You know, when you get up on stage and it's 2 hours of Metallica music and the fans interacting, that's when everything is normal. The other 22 hours, they get kind of strange.
Lay beside me under wicked sky.
Do you have time after 30 years of Metallica to look back? Because Metallica is a band that has a lot of present and a big future. Sometimes maybe you have time to look back and to remember the beginnings of the band. Do you get emotion about all you made in these 30 years?
I think a lot about the past. My wife tells me that I'm a creature of habit, which means I like things to be the same, but I also like, obviously, certain things about music and so on to change, but I like the same habits. We've had an incredible amount of memories and some wonderful experience. I remember most of them, and they're all written down in here.
That's good.
Yeah, no, they're all written down here. And I think back, I think, but I try to spend as much time in this moment as I can, because this moment is all about just having your eyes open and trying to be as much in the current moment. So I look forward to the future. I think about the past, but I try to spend as much time in the present as possible.
You are a strange case in the history of rock and roll, of heavy metal, of music. You are a drummer, and you are the leader, or one of the leaders of the band, and the author of the songs, of mainly all the songs of the band. I was thinking of other big bands in the history, and it's difficult to be on the top, on the back of the stage, and leading everything, no? Being the drummer and writing the songs.
Well, listen, obviously, you know, it's. I mean, drums is the instrument I play. I think Metallica is obviously a collaboration. James Hetfield is obviously a huge part of all this. Kirk Hammett, everybody, Robert. But you know, I've got the biggest mouth, and you know, I'm not particularly shy. James likes to kind of let the music do the talking, or let me do the talking, which is okay. So it's okay. We have a great setup within this band. I think finally, after 28, 29 years, we figured out how this band really works and how this band is its best. And it's been a good couple of years, and certainly it's great fun for the drummer to be as involved in what's going on as possible. And I'm having the time of my life.